Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening, VSG world. This is VSG Maya reporting live here on June 1st, 2016. For those of you who have not tuned into my other broadcast, I'll just give you a little backdrop. So I'm having my surgery June 15th, 2016 at Northwest Medical Center in Margate, Florida, and it will be done by Dr. Paul Wisman. My starting weight was 430 pounds. But since I've started this process, I'm down to 404 pounds, I believe. I'm almost for certain it's 404. I've been working out, eating right. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is my liquid diet. They told me that it was going to start on the 25th of May. Now, when I did the math, that turned out to be 21 days from surgery. Okay. I emailed my person of contact at my surgeon's office, and they told me, yes, start on that day. So tomorrow I go in for my educational class, and as I'm talking to the PA today, he tells me, oh, hey, you start your diet today, right? And I said, no, via email. I asked you, when do I start? Do I start on the 25th, although that's a week out? Or do I start 14 days like everything that I've ever read up on? So one paper that you guys gave me told me to start on the 25th, and the booklet the pamphlet that you gave me says that you're starting 14 days before the surgery. So when I asked him, he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, but I specifically asked you. And what really is the icing on top is I had asked them about a month ago, would it be okay if I had started my diet early? And he told me, no, just focus on the 14 days. So the same thing I asked him months ago, I ended up doing it, but I wasn't supposed to do it. It's cool. I made it through the holidays and everything, which, you know, was a little difficult, but not as difficult as I thought it would be. But I could have had some of the macaroni and cheese at my friend's house that he was, everybody was raving over. But it was cool anyway. I'm cool. Another thing I want to talk about is I got a new running shoe. I have been pro Nike forever. I mean, I had every Nike that you can think of for running. I've had Tailwinds. I've had Trunners. I've had Air Max 95. I've had just Air Max 360s. I've had Hirachis. And so as of recent, I realized that my Nike running shoes weren't doing it for me anymore. I wasn't getting as many miles out of them as I should. So when I went in the store, I was looking at a new pair of Run Free 5s. You know, they came highly regarded. So as I get in the store and I put them on, and it feels like I was standing on a bed of rocks. This shoe was almost $200, and I was going to buy it. And through the suggestion of the salesperson, they was like, hey man, I want you to step outside the box for a second. I want you to try these on. They were these Under Armour Spine Disrupts. Now, these shoes are less than $100. And when I tell you the comfort level on these shoes are amazing, I can't feel anything. And I have a bum Achilles right now. And as I'm running on the treadmill today, I could not feel anything. It absorbed all the shock and everything. This is by far the best shoe that I ever purchased for working out. If they have an all black pair, I would probably buy them and just kind of wear them with jeans from time to time when I go on trips and stuff like that. But they're like, a royal blue. They're nice though. Another thing I want to talk about today is life itself. So I'm graduating with my MBA next week Friday. That's nothing to do with VSG, but it's a great accomplishment, and it's really setting in that I'm really receiving another degree, a degree that only 1% of the world actually obtains. And I really want to pat myself on the back for that. Like, I'm really looking forward to walking across the stage. It's wonderful. It's going to be a wonderful feeling. I have to go pick up my cap and gown and everything this week. And so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna take pictures and everything. I'm gonna actually probably do like a live feed from the graduation. I don't know if I can do a live feed of YouTube. I know I'm gonna do it Facebook, but I will definitely upload video from the graduation. I'm graduating from Nova Southeastern University, Hazinga School of Business. So that is something that's great. Another thing I want to do is give a shout out to one of my best friends. I don't even have friends anymore. These are my brothers and sisters. But my boy, and I'm not going to say his name, but he know who he is. Like, once I started this workout journey, he has been on board with me the entire way. He's been really encouraging. He doesn't bother me. He allows me to do what I'm going to do. And it's gotten me to a point as to where I'm doing probably more than him now, or I'm kind of sticking with him. Like now I can do 15 minutes straight on the treadmill without a problem at 4.5, 4.7. You know, and today we did it. We normally do 7 minutes, and then we'll rotate, do 7 minutes or 15 minutes. And then we do different 7-minute intervals 3 or 4 times. But today we started out with a 7-minute warm up, and I think it's the shoes. I'm gonna say, like, it's the shoes. I was like, yo, I'm gonna just do 10-minute warm up while you get started on the weights. And he just kind of looked like, dang, you really getting it in. But I just really appreciate him for that. I appreciate everybody else too, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's to a point now where he's not calling me to work out. I'm asking him, hey, where we going today? And even when he can't go, you know, my gym is under construction, I'll say, hey man, leave your key, and I'll go myself. And then my wife has come a couple times too, so that's cool as well. But like, you know, I didn't realize like how much he played a role in me taking his workout thing seriously. So appreciate you, brother. I do. Definitely. I got a surprise for you too. I'm over my 7 minutes. I'm going to stop now. That's pretty much all I needed to speak about. So until tomorrow, peace, be blessed, enjoy yourselves.